Hey, welcome to another Monday night qualifier match in the ReadyUP Rumble Room, Season 2, Week 7. That's right, Week 7. Can you absolutely goddamn believe we're on Week 7 already? I was privileged to cast the actual crown match last Monday, which was pushed back, and Lipinski, the man, took that crown match, and I believe he took Week 6 as well. So he is like 2 or 3-time champ right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out tonight. Tonight we've got two formidable teams going head to head. That's right, AfterHours and the Mithralphonics going head to head, trying to beat each other's brains in with bullets. It's going to be fun to watch. I'm excited to get down to the field, and I've got some exciting news for you when we get down to the scoreboard tonight. We've got about 6 minutes before we need to be inside that lobby if they come up on time. Game on is at 8:30. Just so everybody's aware, we are running a slight delay tonight. Let me get that damn music down a little bit so you can hear me. Wrong one. There we go. We are running a 3-minute delay tonight, people. So be aware that we are 3 minutes in the future. We're Marty McFly in it for you guys. So I'm going to try and get those predictions and stuff up when I can. But in the interim period, tell me, who's ready to rumble?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're in the Rumble Room with surprises tonight. So before we go jumping into bands and map picks and all that boring shit, let me introduce you to somebody. Hey, my co-caster tonight is the one, the only, Peas Gaming. How you doing, Peas?
What's up?
Oh, I'm excited to have you here, man. I am so excited. We haven't cast together in a hot goddamn minute.
Oh,
I'm excited to have you here. And two great teams tonight. Let's jump straight into some bands here before we go any further, because we've got about 4 minutes before that lobby's up. So we've got two bands going into play tonight. Even though this is kind of almost like a scrim, it's like a mini tournament held weekly. We do operate on VRML rules. There are two bands that go out, one per team, and they have a whole bunch of maps to pick from. And this week, AfterHours decide to ban for us Arctic. Banned and off the table, guys. I'll be honest with you, I've played Arctic a few times, and I'm not only that great at it. It's not a huge map, but I just don't know it at all. What's your feelings on the Arctic map there, Peace?
I mean, I understand it. I feel like AfterHours are more, their expertise is long range rather than CQB, and Arctic is very fast CQB. So I understand why they would ban it.
Okay. Well, that would explain everything there. Yeah.
My opinion, I mean, I go 50-50 on it. You know, some days you do good on it. Some days it's just you're getting wrecked everywhere. So it's
Arctic is what would you say? It's the same kind of size as maybe Sand?
Sand is a little bigger. I think it's
really
more.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Sand is definitely bigger. Arctic, I think, is actually more of the size of, I think, even Cargo.
Holy
honestly.
cow! I didn't know it was that small.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's decently small. You can get from one side to the other pretty quick. Yeah, I think it actually is the same size of Cargo.
Then that explains everything. Yeah, that's a small map. Okay, well, let's take a look at what Mithralphonics. That name just rolls off the tongue. Mithralphonics. Let's see what Mithralphonics ban is. Shipyard. Banned.
No
I like
customs
Shipyard.
tonight.
I like Shipyard. It is a very meta quick map, and I didn't like it when it first came out, but now I've played it a few times. I actually enjoy playing on Shipyard.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah.
I never really do well on it, honestly, myself, but I do enjoy the map.
I played with Jesus Christ, now I can't Alchemist during that charity tournament. I was kind of their sub for the first rounds. Oh, that was my head. For the first rounds, we played Shipyard on one of those maps, and I absolutely destroyed on that on one round. It was so much fun.
Nice.
But not that I'm a great player. I enjoy Shipyard. Mid to long range, well, more mid to short range rather on that map. So
yeah,
I'm surprised we don't have a Downfall ban, because that's normally one map I like to see gone. Just saying.
Yeah, I know you and your experience.
I hate Downfall. I have not had one single good round on Downfall in 2 years. I'm just terrible at it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Too many wide open crosses. And my fear is if I smoke a cross, they know that I'm making the cross anyhow. So you either you either smoke the cross and know that they know you're there, or you smoke the cross as a fake and go a different way. But horrible. What do you mean, UP's Lampy? My dude, get back in your box.
What a rude man.
I know,
always
right?
Lampy. Always Lampy.
How rude.
All right, I will be right back here real quick.
Okay, man. We're going to be jumping into the game here really soon. We do have a map reveal for you to find out where we're going map 1. Then we can get some predictions up and running. And why is that not hiding here? Well, that's kind of screwed up. Okay, we're going to get some map predictions up here as well for you, and get map 1 open, and then we can get some stuff going. So for map 1, we're going to Subway. Eat Fresh. Subway is, I think, my favorite map. More short-range close quarters with a little bit of mid-range thrown in across the main platform and some of the alleyways, but mainly it's a lot of angles, a lot of corner clearing, and I really enjoy Subway. I'm hoping to see some amazing plays down on Subway today. I'm really hoping we get a South Stair push, and that would be amazing. Because not South Stair, North Stair push, because I love the North Stair battles. They are crazy. Let me just go and see if we've got the guys in a lobby for us yet. Let me do a quick refresh. There he is right there. Let me get down in the lobby here real quick. And boom. Get down in the lobby. And we will get you down into the game here shortly. I'm wondering why. Okay. Looks like we got James Bulk playing tonight, guys. Oh my word. Over on the Mithralphonics, James Bulk is over there with Myth himself. We are in for a treat. Phonics is in. We need one more over on the Mithralphonics side. After Hours are all in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5. Garganizer, I'm baked. Bob the Gamer. Wolf in the night. And Mr. Diamond over there for the After Hours. With Bass Slapper, James Bulk, Mithral, and Phonics so far in there for the Mithralphonics. That's exciting. That's exciting. And, okay, let's, let me get a couple of cameras here set up. Where are we heading first? Oh, not my favorite objective. It looks like we're going straight down to the basement. And we'll get a camera down. Let's get down to the casting screen so you can watch me fly around down here. Okay, so first one, it looks like it's basement objective. We're going to just shoot on down. Whoop. Shoot on down to the basement. Ooh, that's a big wall. That's a wall. Go down the south stairs to the basement real quick. Want to get a camera down here. There we go. Bam-a-ram. Okay, so here we are down in the basement. Basement objective, not one of my most favorite. It's kind of a shit show down here sometimes. Defense spots. Normally you'll find somebody Coke machine or bench down in this corner here. Set 2 in the back here is another one. You'll find possibly somebody, that Coke machine there, or this set 2 right here. It's kind of your primary ones on platform, and then you might see somebody pushed back here with C4 planted around here potentially. You do sometimes see C4 around this area, and every once in a while you'll get people that are push up to these barrels. If they're feeling really snippy, you might see them pulled in here.
Yeah.
This is a crazy. You can get to this spot just before they get down here. It's if you run all the way in here, you can get in here without being detected. Oh, the one by Red Room? Yeah, the one on the other side of Red Room. Yeah, on the other side of Red Room.
Yeah, definitely. Defenders can get there quick.
Yeah, it's literally seconds before the Marsocs get down there if they're hoofing it as well. But that's kind of the defensive spots that I normally see meta-wise. Did you see we got James Boak in the in with the Mithralphonics, or Mithralphonics rather?
Who is?
James
Oh,
Boak.
they got James?
James has never played a Rumble Room. This is his first.
I know, and he's not playing it with me. What a loser.
Well, they're still waiting for one. Yeah, James Boak, this is his debut Rumble Room, guys. Remember, he's a Kiwi? Is he a Kiwi or is he an Aussie? I can't remember. Is he from Australia or is he from New Zealand?
I think he's a Kiwi.
Kiwi. So it is tomorrow over there. I think it's like Tuesday morning for him.
They even warned us about big events that happen in the US before it happened. That's so rude.
I know, right?
It's from the future.
Yeah, he's from everybody's future, James Boak. I'm excited to see how his debut is going to go for us. We'll try and get some good footage of his grenade tosses, which he is famous for.
Nah, you don't need more footage of that. We don't need. No one wants to see more of that.
Nobody wants any of that. Oh, and Steve James in with an FU straight into After Hours. Wow, the abuse in chat already. And we ain't even started around.
He's on the team. That's why he's saying that, because he's on the team, but they're not letting him play because he's a loser.
Still waiting for one more from Mithralphonics. I wonder if we maybe get a...
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
If we get a little action from Theta, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Nah, Theta ain't going to go in there.
Theta's never playing Onward again competitively.
No, you know why? Because Theta's getting ice cream right now.
He's getting what?
He's out getting ice cream.
Nice. It'd be
like
nice.
A child he is.
It'd be nice to live somewhere warm enough where you could enjoy ice cream.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. You get frostbite just by thinking about ice cream here.
Yeah, no kidding. Did they ever talk about fixing these tracks that you can't get over? Because it's
talks about it yet.
This needs to get really fixed here. This corner would be an amazing defense spot if you didn't get stuck in it.
It used to be an amazing defense spot, and then they fucked it up with that. Really.
I know. I got caught in that in a match that was being cast. You know, after they f it up, and then down here as well, down on the utility tunnels entrance, you get caught on this bloody one too.
Yeah.
It is actually higher than all the rest, that one, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's like there's a... It's higher than all the other bars. Yes, it is. So they need to sort out just that one rail that runs from north to south.
Yep.
If they just lowered that by a couple inches, we'd be golden. We'd be golden. Oh, looks like we got Etch in as our fifth. Mithralphonics. Should be starting really soon. Did that camera go down? Of course not. Let's reset that.
Good to see him back in here. Played with him yesterday. Great guy.
For the most part, most of the guys that play League are good. And here we go, guys. Round one. Let's get excited.
I mean, there's Lampy.
Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Here. Trade these.
Oh, everybody's handing off grenades to Boak right now.
Of course
surprise. Surprise. Give me your utility. I demand
man runs
it.
Around with 3 nades sometimes.
Okay, Phonics is pushing straight up to main platform. And where's he going to hide out here? Ooh. Nasty little dark spot by one of the train cars. Keeping eyes on South Stairs. It looks like the push is coming down through the basement right now.
Jane threw a pre-nade into the basement, try to catch anyone rushing it. Diamond and Bob did a good thing to take it slow.
Yep, I think you push in and then hold for a little bit, wait for these people to push, just like Myth's about to right now. Oh, yep. Bob takes out Myth, and that's what they were waiting for, is waiting for the push in.
That was great patience by them,
yeah.
Definitely.
And who else we got down here? Get those lasers on. ID, get the lasers on. Come on. There we go. I think that's it up to Red Room's clear. Do we have... Is that base slapper in that spot that we were talking about?
No, he's pushed up a little further. He actually got in by those propane tanks.
He is. That's the spot I was talking about earlier.
Oh, you were talking about the propane tanks.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the barrels.
No, the barrels was like one push, and if you can get out quick enough, you can get to those propane tanks before they get down there.
Okay,
Oh, here's another. Bob's about to make contact with Slapper here, and Slapper jumps out and destroys Bob. Not sure that he knows that Diamond's around the corner though. He's still got the lasers absolutely trained on that corner, so I think he knows there's one more. Must have had two different voices earlier. Oh, yep. That flash gets absolutely nobody. Bounces off the wall, almost flashed itself. Oh, shots came out from Diamond. Didn't connect with Flapper. Like Diamond's rotating around the other side. And I think Slapper kind of figured that out, and he's going back.
In the meantime, I got Wolf and Narcotizer pushing from the north stairs, and Phonic is right in front of that north train.
Here, can you make it back?
Did you drop a camera up there by any chance?
There is one
Yeah,
generator.
I did not.
Which one? 3?
2.
2?
Sounds like one overpass. Overpass. You got your best shot.
Oh yeah, Wolf and Garganizer here may get picked by Phonics. Yeah, Phonics takes down Wolf. Not sure that he knows Garganizer's here. Garg is not too sure where those shots came from 100%, but James Boak makes sure that he knows that he's there.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, we're down to 2.
Stairs.
Diamond's back into the Red Room. Oh, Base and Diamond are about to go at it here. In Red Room. Oh, he's bouncing back again. Oh, I think he's rotating out of basement altogether.
Cheech is right next to Phonic and Edge. Making noise, too, in that train.
Oh, boy.
While Diamond rotates up from service entrance.
Yeah, I don't think Cheech knows that Phonics here. Phonics knows that he's there, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It was making
Oh,
noise.
Phonics is coming around, and there's the kill on Bake Cheech. Cheech? Is that like Cheetos? Cheech? I don't know.
It's like
Something
Cheech
like
and Chong.
Cheech and Cham? Cheech and dead right now, I'm afraid. Let's follow along with Diamond.
One is south train.
Oh, and he's being called out all day long by Mr. Boak right now.
But James thinks he's up top. Oh,
But it doesn't matter, because Slapper slapped him with bullets.
yeah, see James talking about it. He thought he was actually up top on the south platform, but
Nice
no,
job.
He was actually in the
First
tunnel.
point to the Myth Boys. Let's get back to my maps, and that's one for Mithralphonics. Yeah, nice hold by defense. That is, in my opinion, is an easy defendable OBJ though. It's harder to attack that one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially because it's in the basement, so you're never really sure if they're gonna have a big defense onto those main platforms up top. So you just have to be very wary around all these corners.
Yeah, it's tough, especially now. It used to be the thing. I thought I heard beeps. It used to be the thing that people would stay down in the basement. The new meta is send at least 1 or 2 up to main platform now.
Oh yeah.
So now as an attacking force, you've really got to slow down. But normally it was a big rush in to take control of main platform, not having to worry about anything. Here we go. We're getting to a new round. Let's get down there.
You know what I mean?
We'll see if AfterHours are gonna do a similar defense
should.
hold. Have a couple push ups to the top.
Yeah, no, let's play tight D on this one.
Yeah, so like, this is how I love this little spot. Right here.
Sounds like they want to play tight defense on this one, but saying that, Garganizer's just pushed up the north stairs to main platform, and it looks like he's pushing out to that north tunnel. Yeah, north tunnel, west side.
We got a
And-
C4 placed already by Bob outside of the service tunnel or the service tunnel, yeah. Right up on the arch.
Was there one there? Couldn't see one barrels. He could be just tucked though.
And they really are playing tight defense. They only have
Yeah.
one defender up top.
This was the old meta. This is how it always used to be played. Is play it tight down on the basement platform and let them come to you, kind of thing. Like I said, the new meta is sending a couple of them out high now. But James
We'll
and
see how it works
Mithril,
for them.
yeah, James and Mithril are almost taking control of the service tunnels down here.
Basement's clear. There's one red outside. I think to the left.
Bob did call him out, but
One
they
on
also
south
called
side
out
of the
Bob.
platform all the way under.
Mithril checking his
It
tablet.
looks like he's against the wall just south of the stairs on the
I mean,
west side.
James, what do you mean it looks like? You better mean
Maybe
it
not
sounds
enough.
like.
Not understand.
Otherwise, we're going to start
No.
questioning things. Well,
And
Phonics
Phonic
just
does
took-
get narcotizer,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's our main platform clear now, so it looks like we're going to nade. Is that a nade? Yep, that's a nade.
C4 down.
Yep, that took that C4 out. But they do know that there is a push coming from the utility tunnels now.
On the left.
Crash through this door is hair-raising, because you just never know.
Yeah, exactly.
And James really didn't check any angles when he came through that door. Oh, Baked Cheek takes down Mithril. But I think James knows where he is at this point, and shoots him in the face.
The immediate refract.
Uh-huh.
It's a very interesting spot by Diamond and Bob, because one nade, and you know James loves his
Mhm.
nades.
Yep.
One nade, they're both gone.
We shouldn't both be here. We need to fix this.
My God, are they? One just pulled back. Yeah, James got diamond as he was pulling back. That was
The other guys down
crazy.
there
And then
rotating.
base slappers coming down the south stairs into the basement right now. And if Base and James push at the same time here, Bob's going to get caught by probably one of them.
South side.
Or James can just do it all on his own. James has full control of the south entrance now. Smoke coming down south stairs in the basement from Base Slapper. Ooh, C4 being blown, and Phonics is in, ready to cap. Phonics is... Oh, no! James Burke kills the capper! And he apologizes. Yeah, too late, James. He was capping. He was capping, guys. Oh, no. And you
Was that
got
the first nade kill by James? How to be his
First-
teammate?
first nade kill of the night from James Boak onto a teammate. I've got no words, James. None.
Maybe we should be looking at those nades now. Oh no. Well, it looks like it was difficult for them to stay all at the bottom to hold that off. It looks like it did not pay off for them.
Yeah, no. I don't think taking the main platform was going to work out for him. Not that holding down on the lower
Base,
platform
yeah.
helped. I think where are we going next? Chinatown? Whoops.
Yep.
Let me try and get my cameras up there.
Yeah, I'm curious if he did not nade Phonic, if Phonic would have gotten that cap
He
or
was, well, he'd had his tablet out for not long, just maybe a second or two. But I think he would have got the, I'm not too sure. Of course, if he's a slow capper like yours truly ID here, then there's no way he was getting the cap. But everybody is faster than I am. Jesus Christ, I'm sure my grandparents are probably quicker cappers than I am, and they've never played the game. Okay, let's at least get one camera up here. Beautiful. Meta spots in this one. Oh, looks like we're going straight into the next round, so we'll talk about meta spots down there.
Alright, we're going with that myth, looks like. God damn myth.
Round 3.
Where's restart?
We're gonna have to round reset. It looks like Mithril did not ready up.
Oh, myth. Disappointing. That gives us an opportunity to quick talk about some of the meta locations you may find. You may find defenses in this corner here. These 2 areas here in Garbage Alley, Trash Alley, up to the north stairs. The dumpster over here is another good one. You'll find somebody. If they're feeling frisky, you might find them in this little alleyway down here on a horseshoe. And pushed out to Pawn Alley as well. And we're back in.
Because if you get killed in the north, then at least that's where they're coming from. We can
Yeah.
place them on the table or something here, so we don't see your
I see a lot of people push north stairs and hold it for the first maybe like 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, okay, cool.
My frag.
The
You got
horse
flash?
these guys are
Flash.
playing. Horse
Flash.
playing.
Well, I see a C4 clicker on the table here. Is anybody going to actually pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so they left the C4 clicker on the table.
Yeah, James was telling Mithril to leave that C4 clacker there. That way, if he dies in the north, they can ignite his body.
Oh, James is killing people already. Where did James push out to?
He tossed an 8 into the south.
Okay.
But there was only actually, they
a-
spawned in the south, but there's actually none of them besides one went actual up the south stairs.
We got a double push coming up horseshoe right now from After Hours. Looks like Garganizer and Wolf.
Voices, maybe tunnels.
Yeah, James has got lasers all over horseshoe and takes Garganizer down.
-1.
And Wolf is still down there. I'll be honest with you, if I was in Wolf's spot right now, I'd
Sorry, what?
probably rotate out of that.
I'm watching south.
Does have a laser peeking up here, though.
Itch is...
You know, Mithralphonics has full control of the main streets up here right now. James takes Wolf down.
Minus another overpass.
Phonics just wanted to shoot his gun, so he took a good old pop shot down there as well. Yeah, I mean, they have full control. It looks like we've got 2 coming up from the utility tunnels. Cheech and who's the second one with him? Bob the Gamer. And Mithril's just waiting. He hears all these footsteps. Oh no! Base Slap has just flanked them both! Oh my word!
Wow. 5 men still up on defense.
It fell
What a
apart
hole.
quick there, unfortunately, with that horseshoe push.
Yep.
3 points on the board for the Mithralphonics. Wow.
Old.
You don't see pushes that far out on the Chinatown objective very often. Very bold.
No, definitely not. Yeah, they
know,
were
like-
pushed out heavily.
The furthest I normally see people pushed out is this that little set to on Horseshoe Alley. You know that little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
The
talking
trash
about?
can.
No. Up on Horseshoe Alley, just opposite the entrance to the horseshoe. You've got that. What does it say on the sign?
Oh,
It says
okay.
bar something.
The bar, yeah, the
Yeah.
bar. Okay, yeah, this alleyway.
That's about the furthest I see people pushed in.
Yeah, I think base ran all the way down north stairs, all the way around into the basement, came up behind them.
And
What
they
a
had
flank.
full control of the Horseshoe Alley, and I think they had full control of South Stair Alley. I mean, they had it all locked down. The only place they didn't have completely locked down was the utility tunnels, but they did have, I think Myth was covering it, though.
Yeah. He did have a C4. Mithril actually had a C4 there.
Yeah, it went off. Didn't catch the last guy, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but he did
I thought it was gonna take out Phonic for a sec.
go. Uh-huh.
That would have been unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure Mithril would have gone the last guy either way.
Okay, and we're going into the next round, guys. Let's get you down to the gameplay.
And another round reset. Looks like someone didn't ready up again. Oh nope, they have a drop.
No, they didn't play right.
No.
Don't shoot.
What is this South spawn for him?
We played after hours.
So it looks like we're gonna have a little break here, waiting on these last guy to rejoin.
Yeah, a little break. You know what that means? It's a Ready Up Rumble promo. Okay, and it looks like we got our 5th back in already. So we haven't got any beeps going on quite yet. Oh, no, and as you speak, let's get back down. To round 4.
My loadout. I thought I was. No, you. With the run reset.
Hey.
No.
Okay, let's see what
You die doesn't work.
what these guys do on a defense.
You die, C4 doesn't work anymore. I thought that was the whole.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics.
Okay, looks like Cheech is pushing out North Alley. Diamond's taking the trash can. And yeah, Cheech is pushed all the way out to North. They did have a South spawn, so that North is just going to be... Well, they're pushing in fast and furious. James Boak is already up with Etch. And who's the third up here? Myth, full controller, South Stair Alley right now. Okay, Etch has got his eyes down Spawn Alley. The Wolf got his defense in, tucked in behind that wall by the utility stairs. Lots of running back and forth right now from Etch, trying to get some information. They're also giving off loads of footsteps. Everybody's holding. I think they're waiting for that pusher over from Bass, perhaps. Nobody's checking tablets or anything yet, so I'm not too sure if they're holding or they know. You know, some of these guys play together so much, they know the amount of time it takes for their players, their co-players, to get to a certain spot.
Yeah, definitely.
Diamond and Myth trade, just a down on Myth though. Boak should get that res, and he's up. Phonics just popped up through Horseshoe Alley. Garganizer sending bullets down Horseshoe Alley, but unfortunately dies.
Wow, already down to a 4v2.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to lock this down here in objective right now. Etch is crashing through from... Oh no, Cheech is down, leaving Bob the Gamer on his lonesome. Will he survive? Oh, takes Etch out with that C4! Awesome! It just goes in and confirms that he's dead. Sending... Oh no, there's smoke all over the OBJ. And this is going to be a cap unless Bob dies. Bob, get in here and die! Die for the cause, Bob! Thank you.
James went for the kill instead.
Yeah, that would have been a cap all day long. Let's watch that C4 explosion on the way back. Oh no, Cheech is down, leaving Bob the Gamer on his lonesome. Will he survive? Oh, takes Etch out with that C4! Nice. Nice C4 kill. You're gonna like that. And guys, we are heading to Snow Peak for our next map, if you didn't already know. So let's, Snow Peak, map 2. Let's get that last point on the board so we can close this map down. That was a 4-0 closeout by Mithralphonics there. Let's get map 2 scoreboards open. Okay, Snow Peak, map 2. This is one of James's favourite maps as well. He does like a bit of Snow Peak. And let's get some team names up. Because my co-caster's left me, I think. Oop. Myth. Roll Phonics, is that right? Looks right. Looks right. And after hours. That looks right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a
I'm
map
sorry
2.
about that.
That's okay, man.
My kid is just coming in here terrorizing me right now.
That's what children do.
I don't want it. I had to keep muting. I don't want him screaming around in here.
Where are we going? God, it's so hard to see these objectives. Oh God, no, it's that one. It's the nasty workshop.
Pillbox.
Yeah, let's get a high camera up on the outside to start with, so we can see this corner. So camera 1 is an outside of the workshop area, and then I'm going to get one down inside. Camera 2 will get inside here. If you can create enough confusion with smokes and flashes from a couple of different entrances, this is a capable OBJ. But you have to create like some crazy distraction.
It has to be a very synced push.
Yep.
This map, really, the tunnels, every tunnel objective here has to be like a really nicely synced push. Because it's so just closed in. The defenders just have to watch a single doorway each, you know?
Know what we didn't get done? Well, say we didn't. What I didn't get done was predictions from map 1, and I apologize for that. However, we are going to get predictions up for this next one, just to make sure that everybody's caught up here. And we're going into round 1 of the next map. Let's get down to the gameplay. Okay, guys. Yeah, I don't know. How would you play this? I normally try and keep it at least 3, if not 4 people inside. Maybe have 1 outside, but see what they're playing here.
Well,
it looks
I prefer pushing in from the inside. Oh, you mean defense?
Defending, yeah, defending. Yeah. Looks like
I mean, in reality, yeah, in reality, all they really have to do is just watch each of those entrances.
Uh-huh.
But Diamond, wow.
He's pushed out hard into the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like James and who is with James right now?
Mithral.
Yeah, Mithral, they're in tunnels. James is going to take a couple of bullets from... Oh, Diamond does get Mithral down. Does get a couple of shots into... Nade! Noke special! Perfectly friggin...
Insta-kill. Wow. I haven't seen an insta-kill nade in a while.
Perfectly primed. Sending in a flash just to double check the corner. Doesn't need to. Yeah,
-1 fragged him. -1 tunnels.
Oh, James.
James has to always put that in. Oh, fragged him.
Fragged him. Yeah, hey, guess what? Killed him with my frag.
Yeah, he's fragged him. It's no biggie.
I wonder how much practice he put into that frag shit, because I tell you.
Dude, let's just say he's more accurate with his frags than his shots.
He did take a couple of shots, mind you. I'm not sure if he had... Did he use a syringe?
I didn't see him use a syringe, but I think he was definitely hit.
Yeah.
I think Mithral definitely hit him.
I saw blood, so he definitely got hit, but I don't know if he got hit enough to use a syringe. And the reason I bring that up, because if he had to use a syringe, he's an easy down. Yeah, next time. Okay, he's left the tunnels. Where's the rest of our boys? Let's go in with old base slapper.
Yeah, they're taking it slow out on the outside, clearing every, possible sneaky spot a defender could hold. But AfterHours have been showing that they really prefer just sitting hard on objective.
Oh, C4 explosive. Unfortunately, gets absolutely nobody. Winning.
Wolf in the night, I think, heard James running on the outside next to him, and he thought he was in the tunnel.
Yep.
Bad timing.
James is pushing back to the tunnels again. Are there other guys here? Where's Phonic at? Okay, Phonic is, okay, he's coming up on the north side to the north entrance. Looks like Etch is coming over the top. Get those lasers on ID. Why Why is lasers not default on every time? Default on. It just drives me nuts.
And sometimes it's really, you have to constantly notice them too. Sometimes you just don't know.
It looks like
You
Etch
don't
is
notice that they're off.
throwing shots in through the door. I think he's just hoping to connect with something. Oh, Etch and Phonics kind of bunched up there a little bit.
Etch was pre-firing that crack next to Bob Gamer that people can look through.
Oh, behind those crates.
Yeah, there's a little crack between the pillar and the crates.
Utility being tossed through the door by Phonics. That's some smoke. And now they're going to rotate to a different door. It's just what we were talking about, the confusion. Distraction. Oh, another C4 goes off. So that's your 2 C4s done.
This is going to come as a shocker, but there's at least 3 inside objective room.
Oh, nice smoke onto the west door. And here comes all your confusion coming through the west and north doors right now.
Stage up, guys, stage up. Use your utility.
Baked has got lasers all over that door, but can't see a damn thing. Oh no.
Oh, and Phonic pushed in.
Phonic pushed in and killed Bob the Gamer. Gonna push through this smoke to see if there's anything we can see from the other
Here's
side.
Narcotizer behind him.
Oh, Phonic takes out Narcotizer. Face Slapper's in the building through the smoke.
Wolf of the Night is not rotating back yet.
Oh,
He
more
needs to
smoke.
rotate.
Here comes all the confusion. Boke downs Wolf. Wolf takes out Etch. Bake takes out Etch. Finishes Etch. Bake takes out Basser. Phonic takes out... How there? I couldn't keep up. Couldn't keep up.
That was close. Mick Cheech almost had it there.
Yeah,
He
we were
almost
down
had
to a
it.
one-on-one at the end there. Woo! That was exactly what we were talking about. Crazy, crazy utility tosses inside the building to cause confusion. And if nothing else, they got their confusion. So point on the board for the Mithralphonics again. And taking the Marsakian round.
Yeah, and this is 5 points now unanswered. So After Hours definitely gotta, start picking up their game.
Yeah, they need to win the next 2 rounds really to get back on top.
Yeah, to get back on that the bulk advantage. Well, we've seen a lot of pushes, a lot of aggressive what's it called? Volk flanks and pushes by Mithralphonics.
Yeah, but that being said, they most definitely have been the aggressors in every round, where After Hours don't seem to have been that aggressive with either their Marsoc or their Volk plays.
Yeah.
That being said, when you're playing Volk, I think they did the right thing. I mean, the objective of the Volk players is to defend.
Exactly.
It's to camp. I love going into pub lobbies and get accused of camping all the time. That's like I'm playing Volk, guy. That's my job.
Camping on an objective, yeah. Why are you camping
all
the
you're doing is
objective,
camping,
man?
guys. All you're doing is camping. It's like,
Come
that's
on.
our job. I'm going into round 2.
Shoot, you look south.
If we identify a
Let's see
spawn
how
on the
many of
other
them
side
run
the
out.
block and get control across.
I say 3 of them are gonna run out of objective.
You think? I'm just going to go with 2, but yeah, 3 wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, you have to go 1 under me to be right, don't you?
Yeah, well, I could have said 4, but I went with 2. And
There's 2.
there's 1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
There's
Oh!
nobody in the objective building. Nobody. 0 given.
You should have went 1 up instead
I
of
should
1
have got 1 up
down.
instead of 1 down. God damn it! There is nobody in the objective building. Interesting.
Jeez, look at how far they're going to, James. James, Bass Slapper,
They're out in the lake
Phonics, and
almost.
Mithril. Wow.
Maybe they thought
They're
it was
still
summer.
going.
We've got a 4-man push out mid right now. It looks like they're splitting. With Wolf and Diamond holding that north mid. And Bob and Garganizer taking Straight mid right now.
Like
This is a really odd push that Garganizer and Bob are making right now for that objective.
James pushing up, going straight towards Bob and Narcotizer's position.
God!
And they're continuously rotating to the south. They might be able to get behind the flank.
I don't think James is going to expect this all the way. Yeah, James is going to try and flank around the other way, look. And they just made it past James.
They're just walking past each other.
Uh-huh.
Onward timing.
Let's see what James is going to do.
James coming behind Wolf of the Night and Diamond.
Well, one.
Wolf of the Night dead. Or Diamond's dead.
Wolf is still there, but James pre-fire in the corner.
One more.
Oh, here comes the boat grenade. Oh no, it was a oh God!
James turned
Assassination! Assassination! Oh, we love to see it. Mr. Boke is dead.
Why did he turn his back?
I think Wolf of the Knife just teabagged Boke. No, he didn't. It's not good.
He was just looting.
He was just looting, guys. Oh no! Edge catches baked. Where did Edge catch bake from? Where that? Oh, there he is behind the Heskos.
Pushed out as well.
This is a hard round to cast right now, guys, because none of this is meta at all. We've got offensive players, I think, are going to the wrong OBJ. But that's just how it feels. It's like, do they think it's like twin hangars? Because that's kind of where they're heading.
It looks like Wolf of the Night takes shots towards Edge, and he's going to push into the tunnel where Mithra is waiting for him.
Yep. Thanks, Smith. I just got there. Okay, so now we've got the two guys that I think are up trying to cap over at the twin hangars.
I think they're just getting a big rotate. Holy cow, they went far. I think they went from garage all the way around.
Yes, yep, they did.
Well, base slap, but just turns around. You'll be able to spot them both onto that lake. But who would expect them to go all the way over there?
I know,
you know
right?
I mean?
This is the craziest push to the workshop that I've ever seen. But they're wasting time like crazy. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and they're nowhere near the objective.
Yeah. No, base slapper looking towards lake. Base slapper spotting Narcotizer.
He's absolutely killing Narcotizer. So we're all down to Bob now. Bob, it's all up to you, my brother.
Oh,
Make
Bob.
your dreams come true.
Good luck, soldier. They are in weird spots, I'll tell you that.
Oh, Bob, I think spots a base slapper up in that tower, but unfortunately it doesn't get the bullets through there. Lots of smokes and a little flash just to get across. Reflash back.
And he does make it into the north.
But
where it looks like Mithro and Phonic do rotate back into the objective.
Finally.
Mithro coming out into the north.
Do we have anybody
Bob
on
is
OBJ
not
yet?
looking. Bob is not looking. Mithro isn't looking either. Where's Mithro going? Oh no.
Oh, will he catch Mithril? Will he catch Mithril? Will he catch him? Oh my God! What just happened? Mithril's just about to kill
timing
him.
again.
Kill him! What's going on?
Oh, he spotted him. He spotted him.
I honestly thought he was going to get in there and cap for a whole split second there. It was just a split second.
He got closer than anyone, so I mean.
Wow, another point on the board for the Mithralphonics. But I don't know how they scored that point because they surely shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh my God.
Like, how many of them are going to run out? I say 3. Nope, all fucking 5 of them.
Hey, you don't need that dirty objective.
That's exactly what the pub players think you should do.
Yeah.
No one on objective. Don't camp the objective, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, the thing when you're playing just regular pub lobbies is everybody just wants to kill everybody else. Nobody gives a shit about the objective. Okay, where's the next one here?
Like, I mean, why would you watch the objective, man?
I
Just
know,
go out
right?
and kill. Or
It's got nothing to do with the game, right? This objective over here at this little hut, I hate this one personally. Oh, and we're going in round 3. See you down the field.
I'd started reloading like before I saw the dude, and I was like,
North
oh, fuck.
spawn.
I should have pushed through straight away.
I'm gonna go.
You started reloading, James, and turned your back on the enemy, and he assassinated you. That's what happened.
Don't let him get horseshoe if you can. Clear horseshoe.
Okay, looks like James and Myth, they love playing with each other. Okay, don't take that out of
James and
context.
Myth are both in Mayhem.
Myth is in Mayhem?
Yeah, for IBRL, Myth is in Mayhem with James.
Yeah, you know, I'm still stuck on IVRL. IVRL. IVM. Yeah, Jesus Christ, too many bloody.
Yeah,
and now
too many VRs.
VREL as well now that I cast on.
It looks like Bob the Gamer is going to try to return the favor. Look at how far he pushed up already. Coming up behind James.
I'm just gonna go straight towards you.
Oh, James is dead already. I'm unfortunate. I'm going to try and get over there real quick, but that didn't happen. Oh, Phonics takes out Bob.
Yeah, I got him. I got him. I got him now. He was out over here by North 1.
Wolf trying to get a refrag there. Unfortunately, wasn't exactly sure. Is shooting in the general direction. Ooh, Wolf goes down on a long shot from Etch from across the lake.
With the
Holy
Virtus, nonetheless. Wow.
This goes to show.
Yeah,
Don't have to have
built-in
a big one.
silencer. He had no idea where he was getting shot from.
So, okay, so where Baked is right now is a great spot for cover, but not protection, because you can shoot through this building. So if they even have an inkling idea you're in here, and they've got an LMG, they just absolutely riddle this thing with bullets, and you're probably dead.
Yeah, they'll just spray right in through there.
The Organizer behind the Hescos here. Myth pushing up. Slowly but surely. The Garganizer trying to get some info between the cracks on the Hescos. Garganized him. Gargabot. Myth is being super duper quiet over here.
He's trying to do the sneaky creep, the creepy sneak, and the slippery snakeity dake.
Is he waiting? I think he may be waiting. He might be doing the waiting game right now to see about teammates pushing up different locations.
Yeah. It looks like base slap in that south center. He spotted right when I saw it. I called it out a little too late.
Garganizer behind the old Hescos there we were just at is now dead-anizer.
He was mad dead. And Diamond's gonna try to rotate back.
Okay, Myth finally making a move up to the Hescos. Crouchy Diamond takes down Phonics out there on the tunnel.
No, 2v3.
C4, I'm not too sure why, but hey.
A nade. Diamond threw a nade to make sure he confirmed the body.
Sometimes you just need explosives.
Yeah. Who doesn't love explosives, am I right?
Lots of shots
Diamond
coming out.
Might have spotted base slapper.
Myth is up to the Hescos now. Oh, Myth takes out Cheech inside the objective little hut, which means that, yeah, Diamond needs to get the ass back in the area.
Diamond rotating from the south edge as well, right behind him.
Does get eyes on Myth, and he's about to get absolutely base slapped in the back by Etch. Any second now. Here it comes. Boom.
Yep.
Etch on a nice rotation.
Flank.
Yep. Nice rotation. And, yeah, so another point on the board.
Yeah, we are 8 unanswered points now.
That's horrible. But I feel their pain.
It's just unexpected, you know? I mean, you go into a game, you know, you're playing these things, you don't expect the whole defense to push out. It's a crazy spots like that.
I'm not going to lie, that last round, not the one we were just in, the one before that, where everybody was pushed out so heavy, that's the shit I expect in pub lobbies. When I'm playing like a league, I know this isn't an official league, but this is a ReadyUP league match, I'm looking for meta spots, and I don't think anybody was prepared for that.
Well, let's see if they're gonna push out once more.
Yeah, I don't even know if the Mithralphonics were prepared for it. I mean, it was like, did they have a conversation about that? Hey, I'm going to go here, or I'm going to do this, or did everybody just make their mind up on the fly and just leave the room?
Yeah.
It's like,
well, most of these guys are on Kai. I mean, Bass Slapper, Phonic, and Etch. And I mean, like I said, I played them yesterday, and they're actually a very, you know, Volk aggressive team. They like to get into those positions that are least expected, like right in front of you, where you least expect them to get to.
That was aggressive. That was like crazy aggressive.
Yeah,
I don't think
didn't
anybody
expect all of them to do it, though. That's for sure.
Let's get down. Another round. Potentially the last round of this this map and series.
Right over this hill.
Okay, let's see what
So you're gonna be...
the Phonics are going to do on this defensive push. Defensive push.
Yeah.
And then we'll jump over and see what AfterHours are going to do. And oh, look at them spreading out.
Yep.
Oh
like
my
ants.
God!
Like ants.
I know, right? And everybody's gone in a different direction. Yeah, massive friggin' evacuation of the OBJ. Nobody's anywhere near the OBJ.
And I think Mithro is might even be the first one to engage here, the outside of this tunnel. Maybe.
We got 3 in the horseshoe tunnel right now. But Diamond's gonna push down the garage, perhaps. Beep-bop-a-loo-la. Come on, camera.
Yeah, Big G's just pushing right up, actually, here.
Yeah, it looks
Mithro,
like
I don't know how Mithro hasn't spotted him yet. Oh, Edge spots him.
yeah, that is the only guy that was by himself. The rest of them are in the tunnels right now. Bet you they're heading for garage, probably. I'm assuming. That Bass Slapper covering garage down here. Woo. I get so friggin' lost in these tunnels. I hate the tunnels.
Yeah, the tunnels are...
I'm starting to finally, you know, get it figured out in my head.
Yeah. Now we got Bass Slapper waiting for Diamond. Diamond is about to push down those stairs, maybe? No, he decides to choose the ramp instead. Bob will push down the stairs.
Uh-oh. Did Bass catch that or not? Yes, he did.
-1 garage.
That's 4 of them in garage. The last 3 in garage.
Diamond taking shots at the containers that Bass Slapper is hiding behind, but unfortunately they are not penetrable. Bass takes another one. Diamond dead. Wolf decides to push the same spot, and yeah, they're just stacking bodies up on those stairs.
Yeah, they're just running up down the same stairway.
Guys,
Marketizer in a 1v5.
1v4. Ooh,
nade.
Nade takes nice nade. Nice nade there from Marketizer. Takes Bass out.
Wow.
Insta kill.
From the top of the ramp too.
I think it rolled a little bit. He had a nice roll on it. It's like playing golf, you know. You got to get the roll.
Speed on it. And he's gonna rotate out of there where Mithro's running straight at him.
Let's get him behind him, and this is going to be. Oh, that flick shot a miss! That was beautiful. I don't know if I got that on a replay, but let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, I did. Nice flick shot. Nice. He's on his lonesome now, so I'm not sure. Ooh, lasers bouncing all over his head right now. And James Boak gets the kill. Hey, guess what? Another point.
And that's the map.
And that is the map and the series. We will be playing the final map, mind you, though, boys and girls. And,
wow. Just
wow,
wow.
indeed. Let's get that final point on the board for the Mithralphonics. I have a feeling that Mithralphonics will be making a comeback appearance in the finals on Friday. But let's
semi-finals.
Semi-finals, I apologize. It's semi-finals. Crown matches on the weekend. Map 3, my guys. Map 3, the final map of the evening for us. And we are going to Abandoned. Oh! I love Abandoned.
Another big map.
Let's see if anybody stays on the objective for this one.
Yeah.
And they're all loading in really quick. And, oh gosh, north objective right off the bat. That's a helo objective, I believe, up there in the north. We get a quick camera up here. Boom, I like that. Yeah, helo objective on the north, and it looks like, let's just double check. We're waiting for one for the Mithralphonics. Did you put a space in there on purpose?
Like James Boak. Oh, shite.
James Boak's dropped. Is that like I've done my work here, you guys are on your own kind of drop? Or?
It's like, I got my 8 kills. I'm out.
Yeah, so this objective right here is, it's not a great one to defend because you're up on a hill, so you do have height, but it's almost like defend from afar. You can get into the either side of the broken helo, but it's just not a lot of cover really. You've got all these windows you can get spotted out from.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to push up to as Marsoc, that's for sure.
Defensive spots is normally you'll find people behind these bloody rock formations everywhere.
Yep, just sitting there waiting.
Yep. You know, on the east side and the west side, watching the beach, watching the snake. It's yeah, not one of my favorite objectives.
No, definitely not. The similar ones, like this one, the far north chopper, and then the far south crack house are the hardest. Definitely
crack
the hardest
house,
ones to push.
Okay, that's a nice definition for it.
I call it the crack house. A couple of us do. I don't know what the actual term is.
I really enjoy the tank workshop, OBJ. I enjoy doing like pushing it, and I enjoy watching pushes.
It's a fun one. Yep. It's a fun one.
I capped on our scrim last night on that one. That's another one, chaos. You create chaos in the building and you can get in there and cap. Talking about caps in there, I'm not sure if it's going to be legal or not, that underground cap that somebody discovered.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, they weren't necessarily reaching tremendously high.
No.
So, I mean, it's still in the limits of the rules. So, I mean, I would think it would stay, honestly. It just makes it,
people are going to need to be aware of it. It's kind of like that capping area on the crashed plane on Q1, where you can get down that little crack.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not illegal. And before people were aware of it, people were getting capped on their left and right. But now everybody knows. And I think the tank workshop underground is going to be the same thing. People are going to get capped on there a few times, and then all of a sudden everybody's going to know about it and create strats to defend from that.
Looks like we got James Boak back.
Walkie's back.
Boak. Sussy Baka. Sorry, I stopped.
No idea where you're going with that, but hey, let's get back into the match.
I'm happy you don't know about it, honestly. I'm happy you don't know about it.
Round 1 down here on Abandoned. And
Abandoned.
let's see what's going on in After Hours'
All right.
game plan here.
Let's get a fucking win After Hours, yeah?
Let's get a point on the board, boys.
Let's see some snipes. Let's see some filthy, dirty snipes.
Dirty, dirty boys.
It looks
So-
like Fake Cheech will be our designated sniper.
We got 3-man push over to Snake on the east side here by the looks of things. We've got a massive push out again from our boys over there. Look at this overhead. We got one ALI. We do have one on the OBJ.
Jeez. I mean, I feel like they're a lot closer to OBJ than Snow Peak.
Good
Well,
point.
two,
yeah.
3 of them are.
Okay, we have full control now of the south apartment of the apartment complexes.
It's Phonics sneaky position. I like that.
That's Phonic at.
Just
Oh, he's
watching
covering the
now.
beach there, yeah.
Yeah, it's so sneaky, sneaky. And Mithro in a nice spot as well. I've seen that spot being played more and more lately, actually.
And it looks like Base he's got lasers down the Snake side. Who's that taking smoke shot?
Lasers.
Bake taking pop shots at who is that down there? He's taking pop shots at James Boke, I think. With his tail time. You know, that's the way to do it. 12 times with a bipod, my dude. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Oh. Yeah,
You know?
the bipod.
Whatever works for you, man. Whatever works for you.
Expiration dates on women.
What?
What did he just say? Expiration dates on women?
We're exiting the window. Mithril kills Diamond.
Looks like James might have spotted him.
Ooh,
Who's gonna get him first?
Shots coming out from Baked, and doesn't hit anybody. James now knows he's up
with
there.
The SKS too. James has an SKS as
Does
well.
he have the 12 times on it?
Yep.
Oh,
Pretty sure I saw
James.
it
Yep,
sometimes,
yep.
does he? Yep, he does. It's the battle of the 12 times.
Will
See
James
who
get the
wins.
shot?
Four grips or bipods. Who
Am I
wins?
right? He does have a foregrip. He does have it. Just wanted to make sure James had a foregrip on there. Just to...
Ring would lose his mind.
I
Every
know.
time he casts, all he puts is bipods and four
Yeah,
grips.
we've got the official bipod and foregrips now.
Fine, you can have him. You can fucking have him. I can't find him anyways. It's too dark up there.
James gives up on it.
I should bring night vision, but I just can't bring myself to do it.
He held the angle for 30 seconds. He's like, nope, done it. I give up.
Fake Cheech is shoving that 12 times in his face.
Oh, Wolf gets James, mind you. Where
What a
did Wolf
shot.
shoot him from?
Way behind apartments with the Virtus.
Wow.
Insta headshot.
Nice shooting. Who needs 12 times? What is Wolf using? Has he got a red dot or a
Virtus.
hollow? He's using a hollow.
It's a
No,
hollow, yeah.
yep. So Virtus with a hollow across at least a third of the map here, headshotted James Boke on OBJ.
I don't think he even knows he got him.
No, probably not. Bob the Gamer checking the old tablet here to see who's dead, who's not.
They're taking us a lot slower this time around, though. After hours, definitely.
You know
They're
what I'm
waiting for
gonna
them
do?
to push up.
I'm going to jump in with somebody here real quick. Let's jump in with Bob. And I've got to get these predictions paid out for you guys and get the last one up and running here
How
real
dare you
quick.
not pay up?
How dare you not pay up? Who
gonna
won that
get those
first one? Oh,
sharks
let me
coming
guess.
at you.
Mithralphonics. let's get one more prediction up and running for you guys. Last one of the night. Sorry, I missed the first one. Start prediction. And go. Get that last prediction in.
Go Power Rangers.
Go Power Betters.
Looks like Mithro.
Sniper poach.
Did I see Bob with a angle sight? He does have an angle sight on that puppy.
No way, you're lying.
Yeah.
Oh, he does have the 4 times. It's understandable.
And he's dead.
Mithro-
And he's dead.
Mithro
Cast his
cleaning
curse.
up.
Cast his
Mithro
curse.
with the 4K already now. Yeah, Mithro has a 4K now. Can he get the
I
ace?
got -2 Vs. I hope I didn't kill
Wow.
you guys.
Imagine James being the only one
Okay,
that
I got
dies.
Myth isn't sure if he made team killed or not, though.
So that's 3 from me total.
Well, he's only calling
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely one got res then.
One got rest.
3. I'm not too sure who he's talking to, but he's confusing his teammates.
Oh,
no.
he missed the ace.
He's on the beach, Phonic, on the beach.
Chase it, Mithro. Go for the ace. Chase it.
Garganizer making a nice little push into Phonics area. Oh, no. Changed his mind.
He's like, you know what? I don't feel safe.
He wants to get killed by Myth. That's why he's coming back.
Yeah,
here.
he wants Mithro to get the ace. Definitely. But he might actually catch Mithro here. Oh, I don't think he knows where Mithro was, actually. Oh, Mithro, peek it.
No, not happening. Oh, no, still could happen. Still could happen. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. And oh no, missing shots.
Twist his gun. Oh, he ran out of
time. That doesn't happen
and
often.
No one gets the ace.
Disappointed Gargo just wants to kill somebody. Guess what? That's round 9. Round 9, no callback.
Answered.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
want to talk about how James was the only one that died there?
I did.
And he was the only one on objective too.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Sorry, James.
He's not sorry, James. He's zero sorry.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Deserved.
Okay, so we're going to flip-flop around and see what happens next.
I wonder what happens next.
Good grief.
Come on, After Hours.
So
Get a fucking point.
Myth almost mops up 4-0. Let's just go through some of these over here on Mithralphonics. We've got no kills by Base Slapper. No deaths. No kills, no deaths from Phonics. No kills, no deaths from Etch. 4 kills, 0 deaths from Mithrorder. 0 kills, 1 death for James Boak.
For James Boak, ladies and gentlemen.
We
Can
only
you
have
believe it?
1 kill over here for After Hours by Wolf in the Night.
It's a beautiful shot too. On
The Garganizer has zeros across the board.
Who did Wolf of the Night kill?
He killed James Boak, I think.
James Boak! Wow.
And here we go. Let's get round 2. Good luck, James.
Sideways trampoline.
The sound. Oh.
Yeah, like 2 at like a 45-degree angle.
It's my only time to tease him. Let me tease him.
Where do we
He's never going to play in a Rumble Room again. Well, he's got to play on Friday. Well, no, he's not. Who's team captain on this one? Myth, right?
Mithro.
Yeah. So
Mithralphonics.
James doesn't have to play if he doesn't want to, but Myth does. I hope he does. I hope he comes back. We don't mean it, James. We love you.
I want to see him die again. I mean, no. I want to see you rock, James.
Okay, so we've got James taking, I'm sure he's probably got the 12 times, taking the 3-story. Myth pushing up beachside. All kinds of shots coming out. Looks like they're trying to take down Garganizer. It's pushed up hard on beachside right now.
It doesn't look like any of them are using... Yeah, none of them are using any marksmans.
Oh, really? Interesting. Wolf taking out Myth. Nice shot.
Oh my god, his shots are on point tonight.
With that friggin'
Hollow.
Uh-huh. And that, you know, that gun burns through magazines like crazy.
Yeah, it does. Oh, and Cheech burning himself.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think...
Oh, nice shots over there from Diamond on the base slapper. And that looked like maybe a trade.
Are they both out? It looks like they are.
Yep. Leaving Phonics still up here on the same push down here in the Snake on the east side.
I'm being pushed up pretty heavily there, too.
And Phonics is going to make contact here with Bob pretty soon. Actually, Phonics pushes down the path here out of the Snake. Ooh. Proning. So for those that don't know, Phonics is playing a VR game with all his friends right now. Phonics is laying down in his play area, physically laying on his stomach. He's not doing the crawling part, but that would be cool. But he is physically laying down. Being all sneaky.
Narcotizer is pushed up very heavily here, right under James.
Checking those container windows there, just in case. I think that's where Myth was killing people last time.
Mm-hmm.
Onyx G.I. Joeing it across the floor. Like a snake. A garden variety snake right now. He crawls slowly.
Oh, look over there. That's a deadly phonic snake. You go poke it with the stick. Poke.
What's he trying? He's pulling out his tablet. Oh, he's memorizing codes. Oh, drops his pistol. He
Not
needs
the
a pistol.
He needs it.
You know, here's the thing. I never throw my pistol away. I've never used it, but I'm always paranoid that I'm going to run out of ammo and need it to defend myself at some point. So I'm one of those players that never throws my pistol away. However, at the beginning, when I was learning how to play this competitively, I did shoot somebody instead of rezzing them once. It was very, very disappointing. Very embarrassing moment.
You pull out your pistol and shoot him
I got you, bang! Oh no!
Bang. Assassinated. Executed.
Oh, was that C4 or nade?
I think Narcotizer tossed a nade up at James.
We are following along with Phonics right now, doing his crawly thing.
If Phonic and Edge clear this up, Narcotizer's way too far away to rotate to stop a cap.
Being super quiet. However, is that somebody coming in? No, Etch is coming in from behind him.
I think this is just an interesting spot where Narcotizer, because he can't see nothing. He can't see any crosses except if they run right in front of him.
I don't know how Phonics has been on the ground this long. It's reminding me of a Nev play.
Nev pretty much passed out right now, dude.
Nev was always on the ground too. She'd crawl everywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, he's up. He's ready.
Suspense music now. Bum, 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 bum. He is making noise though.
Come on, Phonics. You can do it. Let's go.
Narcotizer has yet to start rotating. Ooh, he does spot big Cheech.
Oh, shots fired. Cheech is down. Got his back to roof.
Phonic, he's right in front of you.
It's like got their backs to each other right now.
What is happening?
Oh, no!
Oh.
Bob does get him across from the snake.
I think Phonic was clipping into the rock and couldn't shoot.
Oh, that is horrible.
And here comes James.
No, there goes James.
They did it!
They got a point!
They did it!
Yes! A point! They got a point, boys and girls. That is a point for After Hours, and I'm excited for him, and you should be too.
Let's go!
Yes!
A point! Fuck yeah!
Good job, After Hours. Good job.
Just like we were talking about, the next objective is the other shitty one that's wide open. All the way in the south.
Not a closeout match.
Nope. Definitely not. They got a point on the board.
Oh god, yes, they're going from north to south. That's awesome. You can get the cameras down there. Whee! Shit, and they're in already.
Yeah, they're
Round
going.
3.
You gotta check this quickly. Yeah.
west.
I'll play west then. I'll play that
I'm
west
gonna
one.
drop a camera in, inside here, so we
Because
can
I
at
got such
least
a long range gun.
get in there if we need to. Ah, shit. Shit. Did not do what it was supposed to do.
Most of us, so please be good.
On that wall, that half wall, broken away piece.
Ooh, shots fired from Diamond. Just making sure everybody keeps their heads down on the OBJ right now. Who's that pushed out already? Myth. Surprise, surprise, is
Myth.
pushed out.
James pushing up onto that southwest hill.
Diamond on the broken wall on the west beach side. Dancing.
Now let's see who's our designated sniper this time. Not Narcotizer.
Look, Narcotizer's got the LMG up here. The 3-story.
Anybody yet?
I don't think a single one of them actually have a marksman here, so
No, why would you bring that?
they're getting ready to push in close.
Bring all the bullets. That's what I say. Who's that over?
That is a
Bob the Gamer down here. Just on the outside of the tank workshop. Trying to peek through the pipes. It's some nice little angles through these pipes, by the way. Ooh, Etch takes Diamond down up there by the 3-story.
Where do you see him?
Garganizer trying to get the refrag, and
he's
as
fucking-
Garganizer says, no idea.
One of us out from there.
To find there.
Ooh. Baked trying to get some shots on this nice little crack between these two containers here. I don't know if you got any information from that, but sure. They need Etch takes out Wolf. They need to start pushing up and taking control of this valley here a little bit. If they can take Myth out of the equation here, which is about to happen one way or another, something's going to happen. Between Chech and Myth down here on beachside.
Yuppity dupper.
All of that fire really masking his footsteps right now, which is really helpful. He should. Is there a hitbox there? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I don't think Cheech is 100% sure that Myth is in there. Etch takes Garganizer down. Ooh, Bait takes Etch down, but Myth is about to punish him for it. Myth takes Bait Cheech down as he pushes up that very open push up the hill. And all of a sudden we've got 2 left. Oh, 1 left because we've got dudes down. Is that Wolf is down? So yeah, Bob is the last man standing.
Wolf down with his 2 buddies.
Bob running the old 4 times with the angled sight. Who's that up on the hill? James Boak up there, I think, is taking a nap because he hasn't had to do anything yet.
Typical. I'm just kidding.
Not sure what's going through Bob's mind right now.
Down?
Is time. He's got 2 minutes and he's rotating to get his guy back up. Which is a wide open cross.
Another time run out, maybe?
I'm hate to say it, but we might be looking at that. I mean, Bob was just talking about going and getting his guy back up, so that's an open cross to make it across back over to him.
Alright, I don't think I can get there. I'm gonna just push it.
There you go, Bob. Good call. Bob gives up on the revive and decides with just 1:30 seconds, just going to run on in. See what happens. Myth might get this kill out of this window. No, Myth does not get the kill out of the window. Interesting. I don't think Myth has an angle on him now. So, yeah, I think Myth's out of the equation. He made it past Myth. He's on the outside of the building. Oh, but Myth does get the goddamn angle. Where? How? How?
Through the window. Through the window.
Eagle eyes. Eagle eyes, I tell you.
Yeah, onward time in there.
No kidding. And that's a point on the board for guess who? The Mithralphonics.
Oh, I would never guess.
How many kills has James Boak got so far? Just curious.
One.
Look at Myth, 6-1. Holy Jesus. Bob the Gamer with a 3-3. Wolf with a 2-2. And
but those 6 kills for Myth are all in the bulk rounds because he died right away in that Marsoc round.
True story. Morning glory. Let's get a quick camera in here this time. Save the camera. Save the camera. Yes. Okay, good. And here we go. Why wait? Let's go back into another round. Go.
Can I get a base?
Same as them, probably.
I'll try and watch that fucking the gap between
my edge.
the hills. The gap between the two hills.
James. And get a base.
I don't know where the best line is to do that though, but I got a couple of seconds to get there.
I'd like to go east.
They
Okay,
did get the same spawn.
They got exactly the same spawn. James heading for... Oh, not heading for the 3-story. James heading to the tank workshop to get some intel, I think, through the... Oh, no, not through the crack.
Too low. Fuck. It's annoying.
Okay. James is now pushing to the 3-story. Okay. Let's jump in with Phonic. And it looks like Phonic, Etch, and Base Slapper are all pushed over to the east side, taking the apartment push. Okay, so that leaves 1. Oh, no, Myth is with them as well. So we've got 4 on the east. Now let's jump in and see what's going on with our defense. And we have... Ooh, Cheech pushed out by the silos. And Wolf is out on the balcony. Diamond's inside objective. Who the hell is that all the way over there? Hey, Garganizer is over on the beach, I think. And Bob is outside on the rocks. Yep, apartments has been called out.
Broadside of the apartment.
James
might almost takes out Edge.
I think they've got the they just need to make sure they have at least some eyes down on this snake entrance over here. You know what? These guys are still having fun, and that's what it's all about. They're still having a laugh. Yeah. You know, the minute
always have fun with it.
Yeah, the minute you're not having fun anymore, you might as well stop playing. Because in the end, it is just a game. Have fun with your friends.
I hope he's hitting us.
James Folk takes down Garganizer, who was down on the beach for some unknown reason. Maybe he was looking for a suntan. Maybe he was looking for the dolphin, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you make it in that spot?
Not too sure who Base is shooting at over here, but his gun's clicking. Put bullets in your gun. There you go.
Trying to bait.
I'll bait out somebody in the building.
What when I just misses James pushing down towards Big?
Oh, Jesus! Boat grenade!
Nope, it did. The grenade did not hit him.
What did he kill him with then? Because that was an
shot him. He just shot him. Yeah, he threw a nade and then the nade missed, and he ran out and then shot him.
So the nade made him run away.
Yeah, I guess.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I like to run away from grenades if I can.
Probably for the best.
Lots of LMG fire come from Phonics at the pipes here. That was another explosion. It looks like the push is coming in from the east right now. Base slapper. Will he catch Bob here? I think he quite... Yes, he does. Catches Bob in the back of the head. Execution style.
Wolf in the night,
One man.
all alone, throws
Can
his
one
tablet
man do
onto
it?
the floor. He's over it.
I'm done with this. We may have to just follow along with Wolf here, because he's cowering in the corner. He's waiting for him to come in. I hope he at least assassinates a couple of them. I'm thinking probably.
He definitely hears Mithral coming in behind him.
I'm thinking probably. Yeah, lots of utilities just to confuse the shit out of whoever's left in here. Phonics is capping.
Oh, can he get the cap?
Capping! He's capping!
And he gets the cap.
Game over. Wolf kills him after the cap and then gets absolutely destroyed by base. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. So, I got no words. We've got to put that score up from the last round. So that was that. So let's go over this real quick and recap on exactly what happened there. We had some amazing rounds down on Subway from Mithralphonics on a 0-4. And then we jumped down for some Snow Peak with some more amazing rounds from Mithralphonics, 0-4. But unabandoned, AfterHours come back and get a point on the board for a 1-4. Mithralphonics moving on to the semi-finals on Friday. I don't know what to say. That was intense. That was intense.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your take on all that, Beast?
Plays. A lot of interesting plays. I mean, obviously they're all, having fun till the end, so that's always good to see. And yeah, it was just a slaughter. Not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat it.
It's tough, when you got the likes of James playing. Not that he did a whole lot, I'm not going to lie, but Myth for sure. If there was going to be an award given for this particular match, it would go to Myth.
Yeah, Myth did great today.
Absolutely killed it out there. And I think he pretty much held up the team, which is a good thing because Myth is the captain and will be moving on to the semis on Friday. We've got one more semi-qualifier coming up for you on Wednesday night. I am not too sure who's playing on Wednesday or who's casting. But you have another caster on Wednesday night for the second qualifier. And then the winner of that qualifier will go head-to-head with Mithralphonics on Friday night. And then, of course, we've got the crown match this weekend and the old Animal Condos, captained by the legendary F. Lipinski. And I think, is he third crown champion right now?
It's going to be, I think, the third time he's going to defend it, correct?
Okay, this is his third. Okay, so he's had the crown. He's had the crown for 2 weeks running. Just to remind me, Pete, who's held the crown for the longest and for how long?
Team called Peapods, a bunch of nobodies, and they are the 10-time crown champs.
10 times, guys. Yep, that's right. So Lipinski needs to win that crown 11 times now. So he's got
if anyone can beat the record, but just know that once this eyebrow season is done, Peapods might make a comeback. We'll see.
Peapods could be back. Wow. Well, boys and girls, that is it for another night here in the Rumble Room for a qualifier match on a Monday night. I've been excited to have Peas here co-casting with me. Thank you so much for being here, my man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was kind of a last-minute thing, and it was kind of a nice surprise for me as well. Yeah, it was kind of a quick set everything up, but it worked.
Yeah, what happened there was, the team captain AfterHours, Chandler Sullivan, was like, "Hey, can you play?" And I'm like, "Unsure. I'll let you know in a bit." And then I tell him I can play, and he's like, "Oh, I already got someone else." So I'm like, I'm a casted now.
Yeah. Let's get that last prediction in for you guys in chat there. All finished up. There we go. But that's it, guys. We are out for the night. Thank you all for being here. We'll catch you on the next Rumble match, which will be on Wednesday. Won't be cast by me, but you will find in the Discord lobbies the caster for the evening on that one. I'll be back here on my regular schedule on Wednesday, and for some fun with Friday, and then some drunken contractors I think we're going to be doing on Saturday. And then I'm going to try and pick up another contractors match cast for the IVEL on Sunday. Yeah, talking about that,
Ooh.
did you watch any of that I cast for you guys?
We did, yes.
Did you see all of those crazy little cap areas?
Yeah, we did. We definitely learned a lot from it.
Oh,
So I'm happy
man.
you pointed them out.
I learnt a lot. And, you know, those little areas in contractors, you have like a cap radius in contractors is kind of how that works, just for those that don't understand how contractors work. And you just need to be in that radius to capture that particular objective. And these guys knew where the edge of that radius was, where it was undercover on a couple of them. That billboard one.
Oh, that one fucked us up the most.
The billboard.
I mean, we're new, dude. Like, we're a new team, and we're even new to the game itself. So, I mean, this is so.
I was
we're learning.
casting, and I'm like, who's capturing this? I can't see anybody anywhere. And unlike Onward, there is no like outlines of the players that you can see through walls.
No.
I can't see this player anyways, hiding behind a billboard on Chinatown. That was nuts. But yeah, tune in on Sunday. I'll be over on the VREL channel casting that one for you. I'm not too sure which game I'm going to be picking up right now because there's only a few games going on. There's only one being Kermit's again.
Game.
Yeah, Kermit's on Sunday, but I'm not too sure if there's anybody else. But Sunday's the only day I've got free to do my contractor casting. But that'll be fun.
Oh, Sunday is your official cast day for that?
Yep. I got to try and schedule stuff. ID's world's nuts. Like Mondays is my Onward Rumble Room night. Sundays is my Contractors VREL night. And then once Contractors is done, I'm hoping that the regular season for VRML. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, whatever. It's back up and running, so I can get back into some Onward casting over there. But now we're rambling. Yeah, now we're rambling.
Yeah,
guys,
we can go on forever. So
thanks for being here. Out for the evening. Last words from you, peace. There it is. See you next time, boys.